welcome. My name is Sarah Cogan, and today we're going to sew a clutch. Let's go into the tools you're going to need for this project. Some wax paper, a tracing wheel. You're going to want a ruler, a pencil, a seam ripper, a pair of scissors, some straight pins to pin your fabric together, and some push pins to pin your fabric and your pattern to the table. So I'm just straightening up my pattern right now, and I'm going ahead and pinning it into my table. Now that I'm here, I'm going to start tracing out my pattern. And once you've done so, you're ready to cut it out. So now you've cut out both your outside fabric and your lining. So to add the hardware, I'm going to find the center of my clutch, and then you're going to mark 4 inches down. So I'm first going to make a little snip in my fabric. So you're going to feed the snap through the holes that you made. Once you've done so, you're going to place your washer over it and just simply fold the 2 sides down. And voila! So once you've pinned all the way around, you're ready to take it to the sewing machine. So while sewing your 2 pieces together, you want to make sure that you leave your top edge open. So I'm going to press my seams open by simply just laying them and just giving them a nice hard press. So once you've pressed your seams, you're going to go ahead and cut your corners. Once you have bagged out your clutch, you are ready to move on. You're going to start by giving yourself a 5/8 seam allowance at the top. So now I'm going to give our top flap a good press. The next step is to then press our seams that we've bagged out. Before we continue, we're going to make a little tab for the other half of our snap to attach to. So now we're going to cut out our piece just like we did with our other pattern pieces. Next step is then to create a little snip for our brads to go through. So you're going to insert your clasp into the fabric and then place your washer on the wrong side and then push down the 2 tabs to lock it in place. Once you've done that, you're going to fold it in half. We're going to then just pin it in place and we're ready to sew. So now that our tab is sewn, we're going to go ahead and cut off some of our excess to make it turning it inside out much easier. So you're going to go ahead and turn it inside out. So once you've turned your tab inside out, it should look like this. So now that we have our tab done, we're ready to go ahead and close up our top seam. So I'm going to go ahead and find my center. I'm going to just put a little pin in that to hold it there. We're going to go ahead and give our bottom edge a nice little top stitch, a 1/4 inch down from the edge of the fabric. So the next step is to then pin our 2 side seams together. You're going to stitch a 1/4 inch top stitch all along your 2 side edges and your top. So now you finish your clutch and it should look like this. It's very easy to customize this. You can add trim wherever you like, or rhinestones. You can also add buttons if you'd like to do a button closure. So there's a lot of options you can do to make your clutch personal to your style. Thanks for sewing with us today and have a wonderful day.